special place.
Cherish life and never waste.
Everyone loves a sunshiny day.
We're gonna keep it that way. Let's clean is better than dirty, and dirty's meaner than clean.
I'm so sorry.
Super Mario Sunshine! Woohoo!
So Super Mario 64 was a big success, selling well over millions of copies and putting what the standard of a 3D Mario game should be. It was only a matter of time for a new 3D Mario game, and while we did get a handful of Mario games such as Mario Kart 64, the Mario Parties, the sports games, and of course Paper Mario, it wasn't until Nintendo's newest console at the time, the Nintendo GameCube, is when we would get our next 3D Mario game, Super Mario Sunshine.
Super Mario Sunshine has a bit of history with me, as this is one of the first few GameCube games I actually ever owned, along with Super Smash Bros. Melee and Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Thing is, I really wanted to play this game. I just had one problem. I didn't really have a memory card when I first got the GameCube. The GameCube is one of the first consoles I ever actually owned that required a memory card. So eventually I got one, and then I was able to finally finish Super Mario Sunshine.
Now, Super Mario Sunshine is known to be the oddball of the 3D Mario games. Some people love it, some people hate it. It's weird because this game hasn't had a re-release until Super Mario 3D All-Stars released in 2020, a whole 18 years later. Where do I stand with this game? Do I enjoy it? Do I hate it?
So I think for this review, I think we're only going to just do a casual let's play of this game, seeing as, well, there's no really sense of reward of actually 100%ing this game, so, hey, come on, let's just do a casual playthrough. Can't go wrong.
Alright, here we go, Super Mario Sunshine. Now let's pick file B and... Uh-oh.
Oh no. Well, looks like I got no choice. Looks like I gotta show everything in this game, and everything this game has to offer. Everything.
Alright, enough of me moping around. Let's get into the story. Mario, Peach, and newcomer Toadsworth have taken a few toes and are heading off to the Isle Delfino to have a nice vacation after dealing with the Koopas too many times. Upon arriving at the airport, they make a crash landing as this weird goo appears on the runway. After exploring the area, Mario comes across this weird-looking water pump.
I am Flood, a flash liquidizer ultra-dousing device.
With the help of Flood, Mario clears the weird goo on the runway and got himself a glowing object, and then gets arrested.
That's not very nice. Why would they go and do that? I go and help their area, and they arrest me for it. I got nothing against these guys, the Piantas and the Nokis, the people who live on this island, but the fact that I go and help their area, and they arrest me for it? It's the last time I'm helping anyone on a tropical island.
Well, it seems that there is someone dressing up as Mario and is polluting the island and blaming Mario for everything. The object that Mario found was a Shine Sprite, the source of power of Isle Delfino, the power stars of this game. After clearing up the town square, the one behind the paint damage on the island appears, Shadow Mario, the doppelganger of Mario. After giving him a bit of a chase, we enter the many locations on the island and chase down Shadow Mario.
So from here on out, the gameplay is very similar to Super Mario 64, where you find a world, you enter a world, get the Shine Sprite of said world, and you exit it. And, yeah, to me that doesn't bug me. I mean, it was fine in Mario 64, it's fine now.
Well, half the story done, let's look into the gameplay. Super Mario Sunshine is like Super Mario 64, but if they threw tropical fruits on the game, and the result was Super Mario Sunshine. The worlds in this game are tropical themed, seeing as we're on a tropical island and all. That means no desert world, no snow worlds, no sky worlds. If you're not a fan of beach and water worlds, then you might not like this game a lot. The worlds themselves are quite big. One of my favorite worlds is Peanut Park and Noki Bay for the amount of things that are in these worlds. Each world is different and has their own feel to it, which I kinda like that. Bianco Hills, a happy little green mountain area that is a home to a giant windmill, though if you ask me, this area gets hit with a lot of pain, so maybe not the best place to travel to. Rico Harbor, a harbor-themed area that rocks some boats, cranes, narrow platforming, and blooper surfing and blooper arm pulling. Fun for all. Gelato Beach, the beach world of this game. Got some catchy music, home to where the Wigglers come apart, they suddenly become trains, and home to the infamous Watermelon Shine Sprite. God, I hate getting this one. Ah! Peanut Park, the theme park area of this island, and you'll spend most of your time here fixing the rides at the park, then riding them, and when you do ride them, well, then you gotta deal with this. Serena Beach, think this is another beach world, eh? Nope. After destroying Nightmare Fuel, you rise to Hotel Delfino, and most of the Shine Sprites are inside the hotel. So a hotel theme world. Well, that's fine with me, as long as we don't go back to this. Noki Bay. You know, for a game based around using a lot of water, we finally have a water themed world. Noki Bay is probably my favorite world in the game. Seeing the different pillars, the mysteries around this area, the music's great, and all around, a good time. Pinata Village, the final world of the game. You're on a little village atop a giant tree. One wrong slip, and down you go. Home to the angry chain chomps, and oh god! Never mind, Bianca Hills, you ain't got nothing on this world when it comes to paint. Also, the only place that shows the world at night. Not gonna lie, I think it's cool and... Wait, what the? You know, one thing I like about these worlds is how close they are to each other. So close that you can see them in the distance when it comes to other areas. Turn left and you see the harbor. Then turn around and then there's the beach area. Then the hotel and then Noki Bay. This makes this world feel so alive, like you're on a real tropical island. For the sake of explaining the controls, Mario plays out like he did in Super Mario 64. Some things have been removed though. Mario can't punch anymore, nor can he duck down anymore. No more backflips, no more long jumps, no more breakdancing moves. Ah, the good old breakdancing move. You shall be missed. If there's one thing I can praise for in this game, it's the camera. Remember back when I said I didn't like the camera back in Super Mario 64? How it would get stuck in weird places and won't rotate a full 180 degrees? Well, this game fixes that. The camera works so well in this game, and sometimes it can even go really far. Now on the GameCube controller, the C button is, well, no longer a button, but now a stick. We can move the camera around as we please. It can still get stuck here and there. Hey, Mario, cut that out. Hey, come on, stop it. We're not doing the whole trick anything anymore. We're not doing this runaway stairs, whatever they're called again. Stop that. Thank you. Now then, now that Mario's moves are done, let's look at Flood.
I am Flood, a flash liquidizer ultra dousing device.
Flood is a great asset to Mario's move pools. With Flood, Mario can shoot water with the R button, and holding it lets Mario lock in place. With some water, Mario can do a water slide, which lets him slide for a long period of time. Flood has many different modes as well. The hover nozzle, which lets Mario hover for a short time, the turbo nozzle, which lets Mario go super fast, and the rocket nozzle, which... Rocket! Yeah, I don't think I need to explain that. To keep Flood working, Mario is going to need water, and there's water everywhere. The water in this game looks so good that I forget that I'm on a GameCube game. The nozzles for Flood are these game's power-ups. After collecting a few shine sprites, Mario can unlock them after getting them off Shadow Mario. You might see these boxes everywhere. This is where you get them. Thing is, it always replaces the hover nozzle, and I think it would have been better is if you got to keep the upgrade instead of it always replacing the hover nozzle. That's me though. To be honest, the nozzles are just a bit better than the caps in Super Mario 64, but not by much. Sure, they're fun to use, but they aren't used as much during the missions, which kinda suck. Overall, the controls in this game are what I think are the perfect 3D Mario controls. Mario feels perfect in this game, and it's gonna help you get the many shine sprites to collect in this game. With the level design and controls out of the way, let's look into getting the shine sprites in this game. Let's start with Delfino Plaza, the hub world of this game. Bit smaller than Peach's Castle in Mario 64, but it's still a joy to go around. People to talk to, collect fruit, shoot water at things, and things to collect.
Don't want to think about it. Okay. Let's move on. Let's go just do something else. Come on.
Okay, I gotta keep my mind off that. When you enter a world, you're welcome to a level select screen. Here's where you pick the shine sprite you want to collect, and the game will show you the direction that you need to go to. Yes, thank you! Super Mario 64 would give you a hint to where you need to go. Sometimes it didn't help you, but this game shows you where you need to go, and that's awesome. Depending on the shine sprite you're getting, the level layout may change a bit as well, like Rico Harbor. Changes all the time, and sometimes the environment hazards will be there as well. Hell, even after removing some of the paint on the ground, the landmarks will reappear. As for getting the shine sprites, some can be easy to get, some may require some skills or even to fight a boss, but some can be, well, more on those later. Some shine sprites require you to enter these levels where you don't have Flood, and you gotta go through a special course to get through and get to the end of the course. There are a total of 11 shine sprites for you to collect in each world. 8 main shine sprites from the level selection screen, 2 of them are hidden shine sprites, and once again, 100 coin shine sprites, which this time is even worse than the 100 coin stars in Super Mario 64. More on that later. If you're ever stuck looking for a hidden shine sprite in one of the levels, it's most likely the red coins in one of the special courses. Just revisit it after beating it for the first time. For now, let's look into the music. The music in this game is really catchy in my opinion. I really do enjoy the tropical theme that they got here. Even the hidden course theme is actually catchy. The boss theme is rocks, and even though Shadow Mario's theme is the underground theme, it still works for what's happening. Let's see, is there anything else I'm forgetting? Oh, hey, it's Yoshi. Yeah, after getting the 4th Shine Sprite in Peanut Park, you can ride Yoshi. You might have noticed all the fruit around the town and even the world. Well, Yoshi wants some fruit to get his adventure started. Get the fruit that Yoshi wants, now you can ride him. He can jump really high, eat enemies and fruit, and, yeah, that. And it seems that Yoshi can't swim, which is weird. I mean, he could before, so what's going on now? While as Yoshi, you can squirt Yoshi's, stomach juices on enemies, and they turn them into platforms. Depending on the color Yoshi you have, the platform can do different things. Mostly moving or staying still, but better than nothing, I guess. Yoshi can also destroy these weird yellowy orange thingies with his, stomach juices, and it's only really needed to get a few collectibles like blue coins.
Oh no. I've got no choice. Let's talk about some of these problems in this game. And there's a lot of them.
So, remember when I said that there are 11 Shine Sprites in the world? Well, add them all together, you get a total of 77 Shine Sprites out of 120. You get one from the start of the game as well, and that means you need to find another 42 Shine Sprites left. The rest are found in Delfino Plaza. Some Shine Sprite is easy to get. Clear the paint off here, break a few blocks here, but then there's these two, the Pachinko level and this deadly water level. Not gonna lie, these challenges are really annoying, but they are doable. Just expect to die a lot, mostly on this one. Getting to it is annoying. You have to ride Yoshi on this boat and don't fall or you'll have to start again, and when you think that pipe will lead you to the start of the level, oh it does, but the start of Delfino Plaza instead. And the pinball level that controls like crazy here. It's almost pure luck if you want to win this level. Alright, now let's move on to the 100 coin Shine Sprite. As I mentioned before, they're worse than the 100 coins in Super Mario 64. Why? Well, remember when I said that the level designs change a bit? Well, that goes for the coins as well. What seems that there's enough coins in the level, but in the end, there isn't. The game doesn't tell you which level is good to get the 100 coins, and sometimes there's barely enough coins. Look at these totals compared to my totals in Super Mario 64. It's one thing when you die and you almost have 100 coins, and I have to do it again. It's even more annoying that when you collect all the coins in the area and now realize that there isn't enough 100 coins for you to get the Shine Sprite, which means you need to leave the level, enter it again, and try again.
Why would they do that? Listen, I enjoy playing Banjo-Kazooie, and sure the 100 notes in Banjo-Kazooie can be annoying to get, especially when you almost at 100 and you die, but I know for a fact that there's 100 in each world. But in this game, if you don't know which level to select to get all of the coins you need, you screw up. You have to leave the level and do it again. Mario 64 got it right. What's this game's excuse?
And you know what? I'm gonna throw the red coin some trouble as well. There's so many red coin challenges in this game. There's a total of 24 to get in this game. And while Super Mario 64 had 23, they were skippable. But in this game, you have no choice. Well, at least the ones in the world, and in Super Mario 64, they helped you get the 100 coin star. But in this game, they don't add to your coin count. So I hope you didn't pick a red coin mission to help you out with the 100 coin challenge, cause it won't. Also, why are these under a time limit? That's all I want when I'm looking for these red coins, a damn time limit. Yeah, that sure helps me out. And now these things, the blue coins.
These things. This is probably the reason why this game hasn't gotten re-released until Super Mario 3D All-Stars for the Switch. Getting these things, the blue coins, and trying to 100% this game. This is the reason why I bet this game hasn't gotten a re-release since.
Back in Super Mario 64, a blue coin could give you 5 coins apiece, and sure, they were under a time limit when you had to get them, but they still help you out with getting the 100 coin stars. In this game, you use them to buy Shine Sprites. Yep, the source of Isle Delfino being sold like donuts to these two. But how many blue coins are there in this game? Well, there's a total of 240 of these things, and there's no way of tracking which ones you collected, except for this, 30 in each world, and some only appear in certain missions. Like this one. How are you to know to lift this thing out of the water and it gives you a blue coin? The guide beside me mentions about lifting it up, but the game wants you to go here, so the game doesn't tell you about it. So what gives? Trying to find these things are so annoying. They're behind red M's. Townspeople will give it to you by giving them fruit. Some are hidden unless you spray the area with water. In boxes, bees and butterfly have them. They are everywhere. A checklist was needed big time. All you get is this total on the map screen, and that's it. Not knowing which ones you collected is a total pain. do yourself a favor, look up a guide, and find these damn things.
Jeez, these blue coins. The blue coins, the 100 coin mission, and some of these shine sprites being a pain in the butt to get. This game better reward me for all this trouble I have to deal with.
Alright, let's just finish this game off. After getting 10 shine sprites, Peach gets kidnapped by Shadow Mario again and runs off to Peanut Park. After taking down a giant metal Bowser, Shadow Mario shows his true identity, Bowser Jr., who seems to say that Peach is his mama, which even Peach questions. After taking the princess away, Mario starts taking down Shadow Mario from the different areas of the game. Yep, doesn't matter how many shine sprites you get, you need to beat Shadow Mario on each world to beat the game. Once he's taken down, the final area of the game opens up. The town floods and the last world is unlocked, Corona Mountain, a lava world with small platforms, a small boat that controls like crap, and you will die more times than playing Dark Souls. Once you get past that, you arrive to the final battle with Bowser and Bowser Jr. on the top of a hot tub. A few ground pounds here and there, and down he goes. Flood dies, and peace is returned to Isle Delfino, and Mario, Peach, and everyone else finally have their vacation. Oh, and Flood's okay, so huzzah.
The vacation starts now.
Finally, we're done with this game. Thing is, I don't have a problem with this game. I enjoy this game. The beginning part is fun, but some of the later shine sprites to get, not really that enjoyable to do. So, what's my reward? Are you serious?
Yep, you get nothing. You don't win anything for 100%ing this game. No new level, no new power-up, hell, not even 100 1-ups. Nothing. But what about the quest to getting all of the shine sprites? Well, it sucked. It started fun, but then it gets really annoying, and not a hard annoying, but a boring annoying. Without a doubt, don't 100% Super Mario Sunshine. It's just not worth your time.
Oh, God. When I got here for the first time, I thought this was a joke. The fact I got a postcard, a show that I got 100% done in the game from the file select screen, is it worth it? No, it's not. All that trouble getting all the blue coins, all the shine sprites that gave me such a pain, just to get a postcard at the end? Not worth it in my opinion. But, if you're not doing that, is this game worth it? Is Super Mario Sunshine as bad as people say? Well, no. I think this game's actually pretty good. If you're just doing a casual playthrough.
Overall, Super Mario Sunshine is an alright game, complaining aside. The game is colorful, the tropical theme is different for a Mario game, and I like that. The music is great, awesome controls, Flood is a blast to have around, and all around a fun time. But if you plan on 100%ing this game, then by God, I hope you reward yourself, because the games won't do it for you. Another thing I never mentioned was the replay of this game, because, well, there isn't any. In Super Mario 64, you can get any star you want in any order you please. In the end, you need to get a total of 70 stars to beat the game, but in Sunshine, you want to beat the game, you gotta beat Shadow Mario on each world. Beat Mission 7 and collect the Shine Sprite. Meaning, collecting the Shine Sprite in this game are meaningless. Doesn't matter which ones you grab, meaning that you don't even worry about the Hub World Shine Sprites if you just want to beat the game quickly, leaving no replay to this game. Also, a quick mention, after getting 60 shine sprites, the hub world is much brighter and removes the shadow that is cast upon the world. Just wanted to throw that out there. Yep.
Overall, if you're going to play Super Mario Sunshine, I recommend just playing it for fun. You can go for the 100%, but I don't think it's worth it in the end. I mean, unless they did something like a hidden level, like maybe a 3D version of the original Mario Bros. Levels. You know, the first few levels of Super Mario Bros. Doing it in a 3D version, kind of like what Sonic Adventure 2 Battle did with Green Hill Zone after getting all the emblems. But then it would be worth it. But now, it ain't really worth it. You can get Super Mario Sunshine on the Super Mario 3D All-Stars version of this game, as you got Mario 64, Sunshine, and Galaxy. If you can get your hands on this game. This game is apparently really hard to find nowadays, so hopefully you got it when it came out. Well, what next? Well, I think it should be straight obvious what we're doing next. I don't think I really need to tell you what game we're doing next. So, this has been Power64 Reviews. Thank you guys for watching, and, I'll be right back. I'm rewarding myself for being Super Mario Sunshine. God, I've missed you. Oh, finally, the game is done. Now that I'm... Hey, buddy. You awake now? Yeah, you awake. He was sleeping during the whole time. Didn't want to bug him. Now, where were we? Oh, yeah, that's right.